mother. Out. Ella?
Yes.
You awake?
Yes, I'm awake.
Okay.
I'm here. Hold on.
I'm still laughing at last night. Wake up.
All right. I just didn't want it to feel like it was like in front of my face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
They may see me.
You can see
so
me.
that you may see me.
You can see me. Bitch, how was your weekend?
It was alright. Little nice day we got going on right now. It was good.
It's definitely a fake nice day. You can enjoy the sun. Even though it's not as cold. It is a little breeze, but again, we got the temperatures up. It's feeling a little alright.
It's trying to, I guess, switch over. Mm-hmm. It's trying. Listen, I'm with whoever made that meme. These Mayflowers better be stunning. Because the way I've been itching and I woke up this morning, I was like, I'm like, oh, dag. Like, not me choking on the air.
You don't have to choke.
Yeah, because it's one of them white trees with the little flowers on them on the block. Oh, man. I'm like, as soon as that joint sprouted, I was so scared. I'm like, here it goes. It's starting. Here it comes.
I can't talk about no more flowers after last night. I told you I can't stop singing every different night.
All right.
Don't say rose, don't say flower.
I won't.
Okay, because I'm going to keep singing. Shout out to that girl for Shakira. So anyway.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'm about to say, hold on, let us not forget.
Right.
What's up, y'all? We back. We bike.
Back for another week. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back for another episode of To Each His Own Podcast. I'm the controversial one, CHRISSIE.
And I'm the authentic one, Anna. And together we are To Each His Own.
So let's go ahead and jump right into
what
the Mickey mess and the what's going on.
Girl,
week. What's going on in the streets? What's going on in the media? What we got on this first?
Oh.
That was so dumb.
Josephine and Josette. Sorry.
We got Big Glow.
Yes.
Joins Megan Thee Stallion for the tour in 2024, and they have a new single entitled Wannabe. I did hear a few clips from the single, and I'm not going to even lie, I thought it was cute what I heard. I do think that they're a good pair musically, so them going on tour together, whoever decided to put Glorilla on that lineup, I think that was a good move. That was a smart idea. I do think that they probably share an overlap or a commonality of
fan base. Yeah.
So I think that it was a smart move. I'm not mad at it.
I agree. I feel like if they turning up the heat with the Hot Girl Summer with that move, they were the collab that we didn't know we needed. Because it makes sense because when you hear their tones when they on the song, how their voices are, it's like yes.
You know who I wouldn't have mind also seeing though on that tour?
What?
Lola Brooke.
Yo, you wanna know what's crazy? I seen somebody say that with the new single, they should throw Lola Brooke on there. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I think that would be a nice little trio. I like Lola.
Me too.
Yeah, I like her. She's
little pocket-sized
party. She got it. She's good. Without a doubt. So shout out to them ladies. Although we did talk about the Megan Thee Stallion tour and not letting the teams go, damn it, we old enough to go because I'm going to go shake my ass, twerk, and be thugged out and be fuck nigga free too. Okay? I'm just saying.
Yes.
All right, what we got next on the list?
Oh. Yo. All right, so I don't know about you, but it's people our age who still get Easter baskets.
I didn't know that. When I saw this, I was
yeah, they either make them for themselves or is there someone in their family who makes them for them. And I'm just like,
what the fuck are y'all getting these grown ass Easter baskets?
The same shit the kids get. Pretty much. Candy.
Candy and plastic wrap?
Like even the little, down to the little eggs. You know what? I don't even know why they're still in business. Peeps have to be the most trifling candy. They right up there with candy corns. Like, who eats that? Peeps make me mad. It's like none of them flavors is good. They all taste disgusting.
These fucking adults that still doing Easter baskets. That's just
I'm for the adult Easter egg hunts though. Not the Easter egg, but like like a scavenger hunt.
But it has to be something worth adulting.
Absolutely, it should be all adult, like adult version, like adult things that we would like.
To be liquor in there,
That's
condoms,
like little it would be cute, like if you little miniature bottles you could find all over the place.
Liquor, condoms,
I can't with you not liquor and condoms
and stuff like that. It needs to be adult, like
so ghetto.
You don't agree? You don't think so?
No, I agree, but you're funny. I like stuff. I think that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. I think I wouldn't be opposed to that. Now, as far as the Easter basket, no. But Easter ain't the same. It ain't. It's different. I didn't really see a lot of Easter egg hunts this year. Me personally, maybe I just wasn't looking in the right place, but I didn't see that.
It's definitely not a big thing anymore. I don't feel like many people don't care about it anymore.
No, they don't. It's okay though.
Outside of being a church goer and the whole spiritual aspect.
Absolutely.
Around Resurrection Sunday. Outside of that, nobody really, people don't, give a fuck anymore how they used to.
I'm crying.
That's just my thoughts.
You ain't wrong. Mm-hmm. And what else? In other news, recently, Angel Reese announced that she's going to the WNBA, which is something that I was just like, go girl. Me either. I mean, you got your degree. You played on a great team.
Oh, she does cool? Mm-hmm. I didn't realize she was finished. Okay.
Yep, she about to graduate actually in May.
Oh, okay, congratulations.
Yep, so
2024.
She's just crushing her goals. I'm like, why not?
Come on, graduating in the Kobe year. Go the fuck off, graduating in the Kobe year and go into the WNBA. Bottom the fuck line. Shout out to RIP to Kobe Bryant.
Not you, holding back imaginary tears. But I just thought that was decent. I'm like, and recently it seems like they had a whole bunch, like they said that they broke records recently, but how many people were actually watching the game, watching the WNBA?
Really? That's what's up.
In a long time. So I'm like, I'm excited for them.
They respect like how they should be over the years. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's about time we give them their flowers because they be balling too. We're right. Mm-hmm. And what else is going on? Oh
dear God.
Oh wow.
I don't want to say this.
It's not even, mine is not coming up.
We had it was a few other things, but I know this episode is going to be a little bit shorter, so I kind of want to maybe choose one more and then move on.
So okay. Well.
So which one you want to do? Fools, BMF's, or Mr. Davis' story?
You said what?
Or Mr. Davis' story.
Mr. Davis' story, because that seems like it's going to be still unfolding with time to come. So the NFL, the 35-year-old NFL cornerback Vontae Davis was found dead. But the thing is, it came out that there was like a phone call or something like that happened prior to him passing away. Let me see. I was going to play it, but you know what? I'm sitting up here and I just realized I have my headphone in, so I can't play it.
You may play it?
Uh-huh.
Let me All right, guys, here we go.
Wait, what happened? So, he arrived and he's...
Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all. You really fucked it up.
And he's on the ground of the residence. Also, I know there's weapons of the house. So he's not moving in? Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my way there. But there's someone else that is there already. Okay. Female that's there right now with him? Is she able to speak with 911? Yeah. She froze. She called me and she couldn't even speak. That's why I called. Okay. But she speaks English. Like she will be okay.
Okay, it's a little lengthy, so that I'll just
it just gave you some more context. Yeah,
but that's a little strange that you had to call someone else, and you were able to call someone else, but you were too sudden to speak to call 911. Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, some people argue that sometimes when you're in a situation where it's like fight or flight, or you're like it's something traumatic or something that a freak accident, your initial reaction isn't to do something that's quote unquote sensible. You kind of sort of just do what the first thing that comes to your mind. So I mean, I don't know. For me, maybe I feel like I don't want to speak on it like she's a bad person because she did that. But for me, if I'm going and I find somebody unresponsive, the first thing I'm going to do is call 911. That's all I'm saying. So it just, and then on top of that, what does there being weapons present in the house have anything to do with the person being found unresponsive? Why did that person feel the need to mention that piece of information? Mm-hmm. It just sounds really weird because you notice how she said, they didn't ask you that. They just, not saying that they don't, but you just willingly gave up the information like as if it were just, you know, let me just throw this out there. They have weapons at the house. And it's just like, what, man? She's trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Yeah, like you just saying weird. A bunch of random stuff. I get it. Police are going to ask that when they arrive on scene.
Right.
Weapons in the home.
Right.
But you were just kind of, I guess, spewing out like really random information. But again, like you mentioned just a few moments ago, this is a story that will rather take notoriety and not continue to unfold as the, you know, police, detectives, and journalists in the media gather more details. So, you know,
yeah, but rest in peace to that man. Yeah. Come on, Josephine. I can't.
Moving on to the boss of the week.
Yeah.
Who do we have? Ooh, not Miss Betty Boop. Shout out to Betty Boop's Space. On Instagram, they're Betty Boos, BOOS _event space, located at 5359 Winfield Avenue, right here in Philadelphia, and they are located on the west side for anybody who is familiar with the city of Philadelphia. I want to see how long ago. Just not too long ago, they had some specials going on with 7-hour rentals, coming with tables, chairs, televisions, built-in grass wall, and different special effects that you guys like to have amongst your events. So again, shout out to Betty Boo's Event Space. You are this week's boss of the week. So if you guys are looking for a space to host your, your next birthday, you know, we got graduation coming up, prime time, and all those good things. You need somewhere convenient. Again, it's located on the west side of the Philly. Shout out to them and check them out. Again, that is Betty, BETTY BOOS _event space on Instagram. So check them out.
Yeah.
Moving on. All right. It is topic time.
Yes.
I'm
jumping right on in. This is going to be funny.
This is because I found this specific topic. It says a combo that Black people aren't ready to have. So I came across this video. You guys, one of the video people stopping people on the streets and asking them different random topics of what their thoughts are about it. So his specific question to different people that he stopped on the streets were, what is a combo or a topic of a combo that you think Black people aren't ready to have? And just to hear people's different responses was funny. Some things made sense. Some things were absolutely, I felt like, for lack of a better word, benign.
It's the look on your face. Looking like you're full.
Shut up. But we're going to go ahead and get into it and see what they have to say. So let's listen here, folks.
Conversation that Black people aren't ready to have.
That we cause most of the problems to ourselves.
It was a conversation that Black people aren't ready to have. HBCUs are just normalizing segregation. 90% of the people are Black, doing like cultural integration in there. So it's still segregation. It was a conversation that Black people are not ready to have.
White people have every right to wear braids at this point. Because we wear wigs, we wearing blonde wigs, regular wigs. We want to wear the nice little curly, nice little straight hair. We like, it's no different.
It was a conversation that Black people are not ready to have.
They only have light skins and dark skins. Brown skins is not a thing.
It was a conversation that Black people are ready to have.
Paternity tests should be mandatory.
Why say that?
Because too many Black women are not letting their kids know their biological father.
It was a conversation that Black people aren't ready to have.
Y'all on your kids severely and then say it's discipline whenever y'all just value your kid.
It was a conversation that Black people aren't ready to have.
They are overly like idolizing the struggle. Like they feel like just because if a person doesn't grow up with this or didn't grow up with this, they automatically not.
Conversation that.
So,
that was a lot.
What stuck out to you?
Okay. First of all, when sis said brown skinned people don't exist,
I was like, first of all, I've never heard that.
First of all, I think the more, for me, the conversation that Black people ain't ready to have, a corrected version of that would be most motherfuckers don't know their complexion. How about that? That's what cause I hear people, you want to know what's the craziest thing? I hear people calling people that's like probably around you, oh, they light skin. No, it does exist. Brown skin does exist. And I think that people who think like her think like that. I think they're one and the same. They're weird. Because what? There's different shades for a reason. I get what you're saying. We all have brown skin, but there's a range in shades of brown skin, ranging from light to medium, whatever you want to call it, into darker. Like,
I'm so sick of hearing
weird.
this fucking complexion conversation.
It's just weird for her to say that.
It was weird. That was one of those topics that I felt like was benign. Like, it was just fucking dumb.
That was stupid.
Straight up fucking dumb. The one that stood out to me specifically was the one where the guy said, oh my God, it was so much. It was so many, and the guy was talking so goddamn fast. The one, I would have to go back and replay it.
Besides that, the other one that I was thinking about was when they said most of the issues we have, we cause them ourselves.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That was the other one I agreed with. The one where the guy said to have a mandatory paternity test.
Oh, got you. Not just.
I've been saying that for years.
But I feel like that's across cultures though, because women just be like drolling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been saying that for years, so I do feel like once the child support thing comes into effect.
Absolutely, I agree.
Automatic paternity test. I agree with that. Again, I've been saying that for a very long time.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you right then and there.
Because y'all be doing too much. Some women, I don't like that.
And they be wanting to get fake offended. And I feel like at that point, it just crosses T's and dots I's that don't need to be gone over. And later on when it's really like too late. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Acknowledge your paternity now or never. Like, that's just it. Now, when they get to the part and the female says, y'all be whooping y'all kids and saying it's discipline after y'all just whoop the out of them. There's different ways to look at that because we all know there's, laws put in place for children to protect them. For a reason, because we don't want to be putting no permanent marks and stuff on, your children, because that is abuse, essentially. There's other forms of abuse besides you hitting them that puts them at risk also. But what I will say, for me, culturally speaking, the way I was raised, sometimes you got to warm the seat, warm that booty meat. Warm it up.
To that ass.
Absolutely, because the gentle parenting do not work for all children. It doesn't. Children are born. Yeah, they are born with their temperament. Things affect it, but they're born who they are from at the very least. So, certain kids going to push the envelope with you. So you do. This is for me personally. So you do gotta, warm they behind to a certain extent. But we ain't breaking bones. We not leaving permanent marks. Yeah. We not making giving them PTSD and stuff like that. Now I don't witness some kids get some crazy whoopings, but I mean that's why they say don't beat your kids out of anger.
Yeah, all right. My mom has told me plenty of times. I remember hearing that a lot. If I beat you now,
I'ma kill you.
I'm going to jail. I'm gonna kill you.
I love you, Mom. Yeah. Sorry for telling your business. That's you.
Listen, shout out to the moms that got to walk away, because I understand. Because the way I got to walk away from my dog before Peter or whoever ended up coming to get me sometimes.
He be testing me. He was testing me today. He be testing me, yo. Mm-hmm. Yes, they take you to the limit.
These kids will do like we're burning next. Y'all just all that rolling the fucking neck, pointing the finger and shit. I snap your goddamn neck, talking to me like that.
Why did I just see you snapping it like a pretzel stick? I hate you.
What is wrong with you? Talking about moving on. We talking about not abusing the kids, correct?
I can't stand you. A conversation that black people. Let me add something. I'm gonna just add one more thing. Everybody not invited to the cookout. Stop doing that. We ain't doing that this year. We calling it off. No, you're not invited. Okay, now I can stop being petty.
All right, she said what the fuck she said. Word to mother. All right, we have next True Colors on the list. I know you edited this.
Speaking of black, yes. So I'm gonna just let this play. It's basically a conversation between interracial couple. Mm-hmm. So we're just gonna get some context about their reality and how they feel. Oh, you know what? I swore I was gonna let it play, but it's not playing because why?
I know the one that has hurt you was the one where you have received a healthy the amount of people in the black community who have told you that eating with me now nullifies and silences your voice as a black woman. How do you feel about that? That's the one that hurts.
Yeah, that's hurtful. Black people and white people are now telling me, one, I'm too black, and then the other side saying that I'm not black anymore. Not even black enough. Like, just take away her blackness, because I am with a white guy where I have fought, and not to say you should, and not to say you need to, but for me, I have fought to help people, and when I mean people, all different races, not even understand, because I don't think you can fully understand, but empathize black culture. I wasn't the one that was saying that I don't care about my blackness. I wasn't the one that was saying that I don't care about my black culture. I wasn't the one ignoring jokes that white people would say. I was the one that was fighting back. I was the one that got beat up because of that, even in school. I was the one that that was going in the trenches to fight and to stand up for myself all of these years, and then because I am with a white person, that is now null and void. Everything that I did, everything that I stood up for, all the jokes that were made about me, that's hurtful.
But I know
Well, that speaks volumes. I often do get, for me personally as a black woman, whenever I hear a black person say that interracial couples, they don't agree with that, I have to ask them why every time. I want to know, what is your reason behind saying it? Especially someone who's openly expresses that. Like, it's just like when you scoff at it, it's just like, okay, it's one thing to have your reservations about certain stuff. But for you to be publicly open about it and like really turn your face up, like in public, like, I've seen people that I don't know do it. I know people who are, I'm close to who have done it. And it's just like, what is your problem with that? That's the person that they want to be with. And to hear her experience and for her to put it so plain like that, I've kind of feel bad for her. Cause, there are people that will, take the jokes on the chin and not say anything to anybody. And for coming from a person who went to school in the suburbs and, has a history of, going to school in both the inner city of Philadelphia and outside in the suburbs, there was kind of like a culture shock, and people did make jokes all the time. And, there was one person that I remember specifically from high school that always had those, push the envelope race jokes. And one day I cannot remember what he said. But there's one specific joke I do remember he said to someone, and I turned around to him and I was like, that was, okay, I said, now you're going too far. Now today, my friend, you have gone too far. So if I turn around, so it's like, all right, if I turn around and date a white guy, does that mean that anything I ever said didn't matter? Like, come on now, like where do we get off saying that? And it's just like, you do, and it
denounce or undermine your blackness.
There you go.
How you feel about your culture or your people, your race or whatever the case may be. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. And then to think she probably has to go deal with that. Who knows what the family dynamic is like? It's just like so many people have, their own opinions, and that's okay for you to have that. But why, when it comes to us dating, it don't even matter if it's a woman or a man. Although I do think they are looked at differently, because when it's a black man dating a white woman versus a black woman dating a white man, you have those stereotypical jokes that people would make about the two, and they can be different. I don't agree with how our culture can sometimes, like, I don't want to say it's like we bully them with the race card when it comes to like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of like a reverse bully kind of sort of thing. And it's corny. It's corny as shit. And I just wish that people would not do that. And that's why I make it my business. Like if it's a situation like that and I'm around, I will say something like, no, like that's who they choose to deal with. Why is it making you feel away? And why are you, because you're making them feel uncomfortable, and you are, because you're so openly with saying it. Like, like, what is all that for?
The bullying aspect comes in that, because you're making them feel uncomfortable. You're doing it intentionally. You want to continue to do so. It does become a bullying or harassment aspect at that point, which is why in employment,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if you say something, even if it's not directed at you, if it makes someone else feel uncomfortable, it's considered, you know, misconduct, harassment, whatever the case may be. So I agree with everything you said. I don't have anything to add to it or take away from it, honestly.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
but I just thought that was an interesting aspect, an interesting conversation.
I feel bad for that girl though. That's a shame. And my advice to her would be just start whooping ass.
Hey yo, well, we don't want her to get. I'm just saying, we don't want her to get.
Who tries her in regards to, you know, her blackness or her situation, just start whooping ass.
But then she becomes the angry black woman.
Oh, well, have your husband whooping ass with you.
Hey, yo.
So, a black and white milkshake whooping ass together.
You try and get them canceled. They definitely...
It's going to be the swirl ass whooping.
They have a pod. You going to get them canceled, girl.
Come on. Oh, they do. Come on, get this swirl, baby.
Hey, yo.
That's what I tell them. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Last but finally, not least. This is a part 1 and 2. I don't know if we're going to get through this.
No. Well, we don't have to do... I kind of sort of only put that there so we could have some kind of reference because I felt like both of these were related. So essentially, we can't play both of them, but like for the most part, it's just a video, you know, 2 videos where people talk about how black people call themselves African American. But you notice in other countries, they don't do that to themselves. It's like a black person over in UK is called, they're still called, what's it called? British, whatever you want to call it. You know what you get what I'm trying to say? Like in any other place in the world where there's black people, they're not labeled as such. It's only in America where we get real specific and real petty as to how we label people. And I thought it was interesting because recently Raven-Symoné was, they have a clip of her going around where she talks about how she was on Oprah's show and, you know, she denounced it. She basically was like, I'm not African American. I'm an American that's black, basically. Like I don't claim that title. And I see, you know, and at first when I was younger, I never understood that. But when I'm older and I, you know, that's why travel is important because it cultures you and it allows you to see how other people in the world live. And, you know, and it's interesting to see how black people in different places live. And it's just like, it never comes across like that until you go somewhere else. And it's like, damn, in America, why are we the only place that do that? Why are we like that? And why do I call myself African American? It's kind of like the veil is lifted off your eyes and you start questioning shit. And it's like, I'm really an American though, because I was born here. I'm just black.
I think it's done with the slave trade.
Absolutely.
I think that's where it derived from.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And even how the annoying way they make people from the Latin culture, Latinx folk have to check off white and then Latin. What? I just think it's just so stupid and weird. Like, why? When you really think about it, it's like, I'm not African American. Like, I don't even know where my lineage came from. Most of us don't know that far back. And it's like, we are woven into this fabric of this, you know, of this country because we helped build it. So we American.
Just like we have in other countries, because using Britain and UK as an example, that's not just to play devil's advocate. That's just not to say that black people don't go through things like racism and things like that in other countries. But to your point, yes, it's just very much so, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? We're British, you know, I'm just a British that just happens to be black. I'm British just happen to be white. They don't say, you know, African American British or white British or whatever the case may be.
Right.
You guys are just from Britain, so we're Britain.
Yeah, so maybe we should Juneteenth. We might gotta get back to our roots, y'all. We might gotta start saying we is the original Americans.
I'm just saying I'm black.
Right, pretty much. Cause
like, I don't even like to claim America for real.
It's ghetto over here. It's ghetto here.
Yeah, I'm like personally, but anybody who knows me knows that like I don't even like to claim America for real. I've been in other countries trying to act like I'm not American.
I'm cracking up because even the aliens know it's ghetto. That's my whole thing.
Exactly.